Do like something.
You
like
know,
post.
I think the man wants to marry me or me to marry him. I've lost my family, you know. My wife today, I doesn't know where is my kid, where is my wife. I doesn't know everything.
But you have heard that he is very sick.
Yeah, I have heard my son is very sick. So why don't David attend him? Okay, attend him. How comes you come and pick my wife to an extent and keep my pick my kids? Eh? Where are my kids? Where is my wife? Huh?
Yo, from East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go. I am MORAA from the motherland speaking. Truth teller, reality seeker. Not a backbiter, I'm a believer in honesty, authenticity. I'm a teacher. Social media streets need cleaning. All these lies got people screaming. But I'm here to educate, illuminate. Clear the air, make it fair, demonstrate. Truth over lies, facts over fiction. I refute the nonsense, that's my mission. Truth teller, that's who I chose to be. Truth teller, setting people free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, Murimi has come out to break his silence. Murimi is speaking. Murimi is spilling the beans, spilling the tea. Guys, Murimi has come out to say that David Jr., you did me wrong. You took my wife, you took my child, and I want them back. My child is sick. You have abandoned them. You're eating money. You are not doing what you are supposed to do. You are not doing what you promised to do. Guys, Murimi is out here telling it. Oh my God. I don't know if he's telling it as it is. I don't know if he's adding ingredients. I don't know what is happening, guys. But guys, to be very honest, you know, this thing of Davy helping people is a good thing. This thing of Davy coming out to rescue people is an even better thing. This thing of Davy wanting the best for people is a perfect thing. But I feel like some people that Davy is helping, you know, might actually turn around to bite him. This guy is speaking so much. I can see his pain. And there's a video I did, guys. The video where David Jr. arrested him. You all saw how this dude came to the construction site where Davy is working, you know, Dancing Grandma's site. And he was throwing insults, you know, the insults that he was hurling at David Jr. And the threats. I remember saying that, you know, this is not a good sign. You know, some people may end up even, you know, blowing up and just going berserk and can even do anything, you know. I mean, as it is right now, he seems to be somebody who has nothing to lose. This guy, he's like, his whole world has been brought to a standstill. But hold on, guys. Wait a minute. Weren't we told that he has another wife? Anyways, let me not even ask that or say that, because the other day I played a clip here where Percy is saying the Korean men love many wives, you know, they love. So at the end of the day, this is nothing, you know. And guys, I mean, like, I'm not saying Halima will come back, but in such cases, you find that Halima, you know, the first wife may come back and they stay with the second wife. Happily ever after. Guys, sharing is caring. Oh my God. So guys, on a more serious note, this issue of David Jr. helping out is good. However, he should be very careful, because some of these people, I feel like it's not a good thing. Because even Lucas the Traveler, they were actually with Lucas the Traveler and Ernesto. And he said something that I also said in my other video. Let us first listen to what Murimi says, and then we shall go and listen to what Lucas the Traveler said later in the video.
Family.
I'm losing. I've lose my family. You know, my wife today. I doesn't know where is my kid, where is my wife. I doesn't know everything.
But you have heard that he is very sick.
Yeah, I have heard my son is very sick. So why don't David attend him? Okay, attend him.
Murimi is so bitter, guys. Murimi is saying that David Jr. cannot feel the pain of a child because he has not given birth to any kids. He is saying David Jr. is a teenager. Murimi, David Jr. is not a teenager. He is saying that David Jr. cannot feel that pain. You know, this child is sick and David Jr. is not doing nothing about it. He promised and now he is not delivering. He said that this whole thing was a scam. Guys, remember, guys, there's a time that 𝐷𝐿 came out and we all did videos where 𝐷𝐿 was saying that it is a scam, that Murimi reached him out. Now, for some reason, I actually kind of believe 𝐷𝐿. Because 𝐷𝐿 had said that this particular person had reached him out and wanted to do a video with him. And he was saying that he was hurt and this whole thing was actually, a setup, that David Jr. had bribed them. According to 𝐷𝐿, he had bribed them both to act. You know, that was a skit that they were doing. Halima crying and then this guy pretending to have beaten her up. You know, that was all acting, according to what 𝐷𝐿 had said. But of course, I came out and other reactors came out and we did reactions. And we said that that is BS. You know, that is hogwash. How? You know, that was as real as it can get. You know, Halima was crying from her heart, guys. That was indeed so very true. And so I thought that 𝐷𝐿 was just making all this up. But now that Murimi has mentioned it, it is actually, I'm actually thinking that it is true that he reached out to 𝐷𝐿 because he is saying the same thing. He is saying that it was a scam. But this time around, he is not saying that he was paid. He is saying that it's Halima who was paid by David Jr. 5,000 shillings so that she can pretend that she has been beaten. And the David Jr. told her, you know, that she is going to be getting help from people abroad. So she should continue acting and pretend. Guys, what kind of nonsense is that? I know, Murimi, you want your wife back, but this whole thing that you're saying doesn't make sense. I can see your heart. But now, when you start to make up stories like this, you know, all this time you have been making up a story. This is the best you can come up with. You know, this is the best you could do. Oh my God. You cannot lie to save your life. Guys, this person is not making sense to me. I am saying I understand him. And by the way, guys, why am I even understanding this guy? Because what is the reason your wife was taken away from you? Murimi, in that video that David Jr. did, the very first one, you actually threatened Halima live on camera. And you said, I am going to beat you up even right now in front of this camera. Guys, why would somebody say that if at all they are not beating their wife? You know, it doesn't make sense. If I don't beat you up, I cannot threaten you and say, in fact, even in front of this camera, I can beat you up. That means I normally beat you up. And if you think that just because we are in front of a camera, I cannot beat you up, I can actually surprise you with a very thorough beating. That's exactly what he was saying. So Murimi, stop lying, come out with the truth. You know, you have another wife. How many wives do you have? But I know he is pained because he paid dowry for Halima. And because even in this video, he says that David Jr. had, David Jr. gave Halima some money, 24,000 shillings, so that she can return to Murimi's family, you know, to pay back the dowry. Guys, things are thick out here. And guys, what do I normally say out here? Blood is thicker than water. This is Murimi together with Ernesto. You know, those two brothers that never used to go along. You know, they never used to get along. You know, oil and water. But right now, they're seated together. You know, collaborating. Talking in one. You know, talking as one. Talking in unison. Guys, they are saying that if in case anything happens to this child, David Jr. is solely responsible and he shall face the consequences, guys. Oh my goodness.
You know, how comes you come and pick my wife to an extent and keep my pick my kids? Eh? Where are my kids? Where is my wife? Eh? Where's she? Eh? I told him that, brother, what you are doing to me is a wrong thing because I'm poor. Eh? Because I have no phone that I can air my problems, you know. And if I could have a phone, I could air everything that you do to me.
And they
you know?
never have
and
the evidences.
Every day he comes. You know, if Harim is claiming that I've been beating her, where is the evidence that I have been beating Harim? He bribed Harima with 5,000 shillings, Kenyan money. You know,
oh, so
we want to go there we want to
turn against
it was a scam. Sincerely speaking, good people, I'm speaking the truth today. And I want to be open when I'm sober.
He wants to be open when he is sober. And Murimi said something else that I think Murimi is trying to play with people's minds. He said that the video David Jr. did, you know, he was drunk and he didn't know what he was doing. And so he was so surprised when people told him that your family issues have been aired, you know, on the internet by David Jr. Guys, did Murimi look that drunk not to know what he was doing? He is trying to make people feel, he is trying to fool people like that. Murimi. And that is why, guys, even if you want to believe anything this guy says, you know, you cannot. Because he is trying to, he is just talking to people as though they are fools, as though they are kids. That's not what you do, Murimi. Not at all. You can come out and air so much that David Jr. did to you. How about the good things that he did? David Jr. was just trying to save this woman from your brutality. And guys, people never know what they have until they lose it. You see how this man is frustrated? And then he is greedy. Guys, he wants many wives. I don't know why. I'll keep repeating that. He has another wife, guys. So for me, if I am Halima, you have already put another woman in the house. What do you want me for? Like, seriously, guys. Is it just me? Oh my God. Murimi is saying that David Jr. should declare if he wants his wife. Because he is saying that David Jr. told him that you shall never get your wife back. You know, you shall never have her back. So he is saying David Jr. should come out clean and declare and say exactly what it is. Because if he wants his wife, he can, get the dowry back from David Jr. and then he allows him to take his wife. And he says there's one thing David Jr. can never take away from him. That is his son, of course. Guys, this man, I don't know why he's going all this way, David Jr. just took this woman so that this woman can be safe. David Jr. does not want this woman. This woman used to work, this girl, actually she's a young girl. This girl used to work at David Jr.'s home, for many years. So if David Jr. wanted this girl, David Jr. could have had her, But now, David Jr. would want this girl after you have taken the girl from their home, married her, stayed with her for 6 years like you said, and then now David Jr. will want her? Why? David Jr. was just looking out for this girl who does not have parents, who only has a grandma who is old, and cannot take care of her. Because this girl is still, she's young, she still needs guidance, So David Jr. was actually helping this girl out. Murimi, you cannot come out here and play this Mr. Nice Guy. Seriously, guys, when you hear Murimi talking, you wouldn't even think that Murimi can even, raise his voice at Halima. Murimi, you were drunk most of the times. That is exactly what Halima said, and you did not dispute it. When David Jr. came and found you guys having the brawl that you were having, she said that you are selling stuff from the house. You actually agreed to that. You are beating her up. Why are you coming out trying to convince people how good of a person you are? So now you decided to do this interview with your brother when you're sober, so that now you can say that you can actually be sober. Yes, you can only be sober for a few minutes, which we can see right now. Guys, the good thing is, Ernesto asked him if he would agree to go to rehab, and he said yes. Guys, I really think he needs it. You know, for people who are hooked to alcohol, you know, they really know that, some of these things, people do, especially stealing and everything. Sometimes they are doing it because they are bound by this alcohol. They have to drink by fire, by force. They'd rather not have food in the house, food for their kids, but they will have to make sure that they go and drink. This guy needs a rehab. Like, seriously. As much as, I am not happy with him for how he mistreated this girl, I'm happy for him that he has agreed to go to rehabilitation. Like, for real, guys. Sincerely. Because that will help him. It will help him a lot.
I've been staying with the Halima almost 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, if not wrong. Halima knows me in and out. That was not the first time to quarrel with the Halima, because women have also their weaknesses.
And also
men have their weaknesses, But there's no way you can take advantage, taking advantage of misusing my wife. You are taking advantage of misusing my wife. How comes? Huh? You are misusing my wife. So that thing, I never liked it, and I'm struggling right now because of David, And let me warn him that money is not everything. Let me warn him that when my son will got any problem, and when my wife will get any problem, you'll call that back. I promise you. Don't think that money is everything, brother. I'm repeating that thing. Don't think money is everything. Because there's no way my kid is suffering, and yet you promise them that you will be helping them. Right now, you're not helping them with anything. You're being sent money. You're not giving them. The grandma is calling me, telling me the kid is sick. The son is sick. Come and see him. Yeah, and yet you are there. You told the Halima that.
So when for now you are not responsible.
Yeah, you told the Halima that you will be responsible for my family. So me, I'll be your son also. You'll be responsible to me. Yeah.
Murimi, stop talking too much. Guys, this person, should realize that Halima is not crazy. Halima is not a fool. Halima cannot just be told, leave your husband who treats you so well, who takes care of you, who is a good man to you. And then she just walks away from you just like that. I don't think so. Even the women who are told, leave your husband, they normally leave because they can see a reason of leaving. Because I don't believe, guys, a woman who is well taken care of, somebody can just come from the blue and tell you, and pay you 5,000 so that you can leave them. No. When a woman is in love with somebody, they will stay there. So for me, I feel like this man, Murimi, should know that Halima was fed up. She only got a boost. She only got somebody to save her. Other women, many other women, even in that village, if they just get somebody to save them, they will gladly walk away. But some of them are beaten, some of them are mistreated, and they stay because, the poverty, they don't have anywhere to go. They have kids, and maybe they feel like they cannot fend for these kids by themselves. All these circumstances put together. So this guy, are blaming this thing on David Jr. 100%. I feel like it is unfair. What is the role that he played in this whole saga? What is the role that Halima played in this whole mess? You cannot blame David Jr. 100%. Guys, it cannot happen. It is funny how when things happen, people tend to distance themselves, and they become the victims 100%. And they claim that they did nothing wrong. They played no part in the mess that is occurring. And the funny thing is that this thing played out in front of our eyes. So we know what happened. But the guy is still lying to us, guys. So you can imagine what kind of person he is. I would have thought he would come out here and say, you know what, forgive me for what I did. I was not a good man, but I'm trying to become a better man. I want to go to rehab. I want to change my life. I want to turn my life around. I was mistreating Halima. I'm sorry for the part I played, because this whole thing, I'm a participant in it. People should learn to take responsibility. People should learn to be accountable for their actions. Guys, this is what really makes me not feel sorry for someone, because if somebody just comes out here and plays victim and tries to make somebody else to be the villain, he is actually saying 100% that David Jr. is the cause of all this. And to me, I don't think that's true, guys. I don't know what you all think. But whenever something happens, there's always a role that somebody played. Even if it's 10%, even if it's 5%, you cannot come out here and act as though you're clean, you're as white as snow. No. It doesn't work like that. And guys, Lucas the Traveler was there to advise him, that he can actually sue. Actually, it was Lucas and Ernesto. They were advising him that he can actually sue David Jr. to get his wife back, blah, blah, blah. But guys, what really caught my attention is how they were speaking about it. Because they were telling him that, you own this woman because you paid dowry. Guys, the word own. Oh my God. These are the people who, when they pay dowry, they think you're their object, like you're some sort of property. It is sad, guys, but let me hope. Let me hope it is the English thing, Let me hope they meant that Murimi is still legally bound to this woman, legally married to her because of the dowry. Guys, and this is what I was saying, this whole mess gets complicated. I was thinking that they paid this dowry back by now. I was hoping that they did, because now this dowry thing is going to be used, over and over again. And they are going to be, claiming that David Jr. is the cause of all these problems. And that is why, guys, I was saying that, sometimes it's good to help people. But David Jr. should now start to see where to help, how to help, to what extent, because he is going to start having headaches because of these villagers. Like seriously. It's going to get messy. Because, and something else I was saying at the beginning of the video, and I said that I agree with Lucas the Traveler, is when he said that sometimes people may actually snap and they may do something very bad to you, and you never know, guys. This person, Murimi, at this point, he is not stable. Like, he really is pissed. And this kind of people, you just never know. We are hoping for the best, of course. But I feel like, that is what I would tell Devi. If I were to tell Devi anything, I would just say to him, know who you're helping, how and to what extent, because some of these people, you help them to this much, because David Jr. took these people as his neighbors, his friends. But now, there's no good David Jr. did. According to the way this guy is talking, David Jr. did everything wrong. Nothing right. So now the brothers, are back together. Ernesto and this brother of his. Now they are together. Now they can work together. They can collaborate to see how, they can continue tarnishing David Jr.'s name. Did you guys hear what Murimi said about the phone? If he had a phone, he would have said a lot of things that David Jr. did to him. Which are a lot of these things. And I'm sure he means bad things. Guys, this is the thanks that you get. Murimi should think of turning his life around and then seeking this wife and child. That's just according to me. Until then, I don't think he is. He should be given those the child and wife back. I don't think so, because he is still the same Murimi, angry, drunkard. He's actually calling himself a drunk. So they are still going to be in danger. He is still going to sell their stuff from the house. He first needs to look at himself. And like he says, his son will always be his son, of course. But his wife, that is where the Kizungumkuti is. But guys, I wish them all the best. All of them. And I just hope that this thing would end well with this guy in rehab. And I hope when he goes to rehab, he doesn't relapse like Matiko. But at least I see Matiko, he tries. He tries to be sober, unlike how he was in the beginning. Guys, what do you all think about this thing? What do you think about this video? What do you think about this mess? Do you think David Jr. should, continue helping people, full throttle, all in? Should he create some boundaries? Should he rethink of some things that he is doing? Because all this talk, he took Matiko's wife, he took Murimi's wife, he did this, that, and the other. Of course, talk is cheap, but then again, guys, this whole I can just imagine, it can be stressful to him as well, What do you all think, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Let us meet in the next video. Bye-bye.
Leave good folks alone. Stop the moans. Lame and toothless, that's what you are. Truth shining bright like a star. I give and take, I educate. Put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector. From the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't paint pictures bigger than the frame to tarnish good people's names. Your tainted lessons, evil missions, telling tales just for fame. Truth teller, I see through the game. Truth teller, calling out the shame. Truth teller, standing in the rain. Truth teller, breaking every chain.